Yo, what up YouTube? In this video, we'll be going over defensive bubbles. What a defensive bubble is whenever you're forced to throw down your bubble just because you're getting shot at or pushed. But it's not just throwing down your bubble and fighting. There's more to it than that. It's simply a mind game. And in these clips, hopefully you'll see the mind games you can use to outplay your opponents. One of the main things with defensive bubbles is you're already going to be low or just getting low. So don't be scared to take those bats, because taking a bat like this is a simple bait tactic. Right here, I want someone to push me. He does so. So as soon as someone gets to this point, you know they're going to go on the other side of the bubble, and that's when you go in to finish your heal and then take the fight when you're full health. So I'm able to knock him and get the last guy for the win. Easy. Alright, this one right here is more of a troll, but it's part of like the mind games that you can play in the bubble just to win against your opponent. So right here, I see the dude, I immediately throw the bubble, and this is when I start my troll pretty much. You act like you're scared, take a syringe, as soon as they push, that's when you show them that you're pretty much not scared. This one's pretty much like a basic one, but just act like you're looting. Just throw the bubble down, act like you're still looting, and right when they're about to push you, you have to meet them at the tip of your bubble, and that's when you can use the melee technique that I showed before, and you can just easily win against your opponent that way. With defensive bubble, it's like a lot of baiting. So right here, I bait res my teammate. I am low, the other guy's low. I throw my bubble this far out so I have enough space between me and the doorway because I don't want to fight inside the doorway. I wait for my teammate to crawl all the way inside. I hear the guy healing. Right here, he cancels his heal. I let go of my teammate, and he's going to force to push all the way inside my bubble because he thinks I'm still rezzing. So I pop out and I wait for him, and I easily win that 1v1. When fighting in the bubble, you always want to stay on the outer edge of it. So right here, I immediately slide to the edge of it. As soon as I take this fight, I shoot him once, and I immediately pop back to the other side of the edge, just to knock him, and I immediately slide to this side. Then I go back and forth. So you always want to be quick when you're going from one side to the other, because you never want to stay in the middle long. That way you can able to take these fights and have this cover to win them. If you're a person that likes using nades, this is probably one of the best defenses you can do in the bubble. Is simply throw a nade on the other side that you're working with. So I want to be inside the bubble, so I'm going to throw the nade on the outside. And use that melee technique to keep them on the outside of the bubble like I did right there, and you can easily win those fights. This right here is probably one of my personal favorites with defensive bubbles, and it's probably one of the best mind games you can possibly play on somebody. Teabag him a little bit, start popping a finisher. When you're doing a finisher, there's multiple things that could be happening. He could be screaming to his teammates he's doing a finisher, so they're trying to get to me as quickly as possible to stop that from happening. And or the simple fact that whenever you're doing a finisher, you're vulnerable. They can easily just get the knock. So you immediately want to cancel it, turn around, and meet him at the edge of the bubble, and use that melee technique. And you brought him to you, and they weren't expecting that to happen. You caught them off guard. And that's why this kind of play is so crucial to do whenever you're trying to do a defensive play in the bubble. Lastly, for defensive bubbles, it's all about timing. You're going to find yourself where you're 1 HP or even full health, but timing your shots at the exact time you need to is perfect. Right there, I was able to get the knock when I had no health, and I threw ult down, but we'll talk about ultimate usage in another video, so hopefully you enjoy the rest of the clips.
Charging shields.
No audio. Dude just walked up directly
Shield up. Another down.
He's really low.
see if you know how to dance, bro. Come on.
Down one. They'll never shoot through this. Recharging shields.
No, the dead slides.
They'll never shoot through this.
Made it outside the bubble. He's making it in the bubble. One. Oh my god, what an idiot.
Another one down. Throwing some.
Give you a little test, bro. You good? You good in the bubble? You good in the bubble? Ah, the timing, bro. It's all about the timing, Papi Chulo. Yo, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, if you want to see any other tips or tricks, put them in the comments below. Don't be shy to message me on Twitter or Instagram either about those. And start sending me your clips. It could be you dying in a certain situation and you want to know how you could play it better. I'm going to start doing a series where if I get enough of those clips, I will put them all in one video and go over in detail of how you could outplay that person, or how you could have played it differently, or how well you actually played that and there's nothing you could do about it. So just don't be shy to send those to me on Twitter or anything like that. And hopefully you guys have a great day, and thank you.